I'm Kelsey.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Brittany, and we're the Student Senate for Buckhorn.
Recently, we spent a day at the Capitol talking to the legislators about our important initiatives that we are going through.
Here's a video about some of the arts and heritage that's going on in our school right now.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm Autumn. I'm Annabelle. And I'm Haley. This is inside our school. We are Student Senate, Student Voice. Spring of 2018 was our first year for our teaching, learning, and leadership career pathway. And let me tell you, we've come a long way. Even though we're a Title I school, we did not let that stop us from reaching our goals. We applied for 3 grants and received all 3 of them.
Our first grant is Project Inspire. Basically, it's building our creative capacity and skills in the arts.
Our second grant that we received is Heritage of the Arts. Our goal is to see our community and school come together to form an educated unit of artisans that will embrace our rich cultural heritage and work to encourage future citizens to do the same. The grant money helped us purchase many things that we can use in our school, such as art supplies, a Cricut machine, iPads, and materials for our community classes. As you can see, we remodeled our bathroom. Our next step was to enhance art at our school.
We worked after school on famous art pieces to display them in our halls.
We determined what pieces we wanted to use based on the student voice surveys we collected at the beginning of the year.
Not only was this project educational, but it was very fun to do.
Students also really seemed to enjoy this initiative. The reason we chose to inspire students with art is because humanity classes aren't offered at our school as of now. We are created by nature. In fact, we are created to create.
And inspiration is contagious.
And we hope you catch the bug. Here are a few of our finished pieces. Our next step was to get our community involved. We ordered kits for our basket weaving class. This is us leading our youth class.
These were the kids in our community that were interested in making baskets.
This is our adult class.
We loved to see all the smiling faces.
It made us so happy to get the Buckhorn community together. A lot of people in the class reached out to us and told us how much they enjoyed it. They would even recommend doing another one. But we're not done yet. We are having classes for cooking, painting, music, and poetry. We're publishing our own cookbook, and we have even developed our own music studio here at Buckhorn. We recently visited our state capitol building in Frankfort, Kentucky. We met with legislators to share our ideas and concerns.
And also to showcase our positive initiatives
Inside our school and community.
As Student Senate, we lead and serve other students. Here we are serving the primary kids in our school with special thematic activities.
Student Senate sought to improve the common areas such as creative seating and visual art designs, and this is in our hallway. It is transformed into the cafe in France.
Even our halls and our restrooms carry a positive tone and display reproductions of some of the most famous art pieces. And as you saw in the video and can see in this photo, we really tried to emphasize positive quotes in our restrooms. Here are two more of our art pieces. Here you see the Scream, which over 20 students worked on, and the Mona Lisa by Van Gogh.
In our Community Challenge grant, our focus was on art as it reflects our heritage. For example, in our main entryway, we have some landmarks that are around our school, like the Buckhorn Lodge Cathedral, the Buckhorn Lodge, and Community School. The community also got together to create a cookbook.
Here is an interview with one of our community members and also a community class participant. She is actually going to be teaching one of our community classes over quilting and sewing. In this interview, she basically talks about how quilting is important to her and how she thinks that it should be passed down through the generations.
As part of the Community Challenge grant we received, we made a recording studio in our school. We're also pairing with Dean Osborne, who's helping us open a new music career pathway for our school that will be open to students next year. And here we took a picture with Chris Eplin. We've been pairing with him. He's been helping us make podcasts and also mentoring us as authors.
As the Student Senate, we've had several community classes, including basket weaving classes, dulcimer classes, painting classes, cooking classes, and several more.
What's next? We have a spring fair on April 22nd and a dumpling cook-off with us in our community. The Buckhorn community also made a cookbook from us and everyone else's recipes, which will also be back from the publisher next week. And we're also having a community arts exhibit and showcase to show all the art that us and our community did. And we want to take these last few seconds to thank you so much for the opportunity to work with the KVEC programs.
Are there any questions?